Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I hope you're all doing really well, and today I'm here with another episode of summer go-to makeup. So as you can see, I'm wearing some makeup, nothing too much. It's my go-to makeup every time I go out during summertime, whether it's just a walk or whether it's for grocery or just to meet someone. I don't really meet anyone these days, but yeah, just to feel better, I do this makeup. It makes me so much like myself. It gives me life. I wasn't doing really makeup during the lockdown time. Now the sun is up, the weather is really nice, and I'm really enjoying this summer vibe, and I do this kind of very easy, you know, regular makeup. It makes me so much happy, and every time I come to my Instagram stories wearing this makeup, I get a lot of DMs. People ask me, what makeup you're wearing? Will you be doing a tutorial on this? Will you be showing us what you're using? Or I get questioned, what lip color are you wearing? Which blush you're wearing? So I thought, why don't I make a video where I can show all the details of my makeup so that you know what I'm wearing, and now you will know every day what I'm wearing. So let's get started. So today I'll be showing you my go-to daily makeup, which is this one, and also I will be reviewing some of the items, makeup items that I didn't talk about before, and you girls wanted to know about that. So let's do the makeup, let's talk all about that. And before we start our video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So first I'll be taking this sunscreen. This is my go-to sunscreen during the summertime. So first let's start with sunscreen. Pretty much this amount of sunscreen, and this is my go-to. So most of the summer days I actually wear a sunscreen, and this is actually sunscreen plus moisturizer. So I don't really use any other moisturizer. This sunscreen actually works pretty good under the makeup, works as a primer, so I don't really need any extra primer. So that is everything I use under my makeup. Now I'll be using this eye cream. This is my favorite eye cream by Ole Henriksen. The reason that I love this eye cream is because it is so refreshing. The flavor is very much citrusy, orangey, you know, very much fresh. Instantly gives me that energy. I feel very awakened, lively. So, and it's very, very hydrating, and it also has that little hint of yellow tint, not really a tint, but a yellow, you know, vibe that gives a brightening effect in the under eye areas, which I love. Today I'll be using these two of my favorite foundation, mixing these two. One is from drugstore and the other is from high-end. I love mixing these two foundation because they go beautifully together. They work beautifully together. They have the same kind of hydration. So, but I mix them because of the color, because I feel like the NARS foundation is a little bit dark. It has that little orangey undertone, whereas the Maybelline is a little bit, slightly a little bit lighter. And especially when I apply Maybelline in my chin area, it looks a little bit grayish, but when I mix these two, they give me that perfect color. So I basically try to apply NARS in my lower half of the face and Maybelline in my upper half, but then I mix everything together so they get blended and give me that perfect color that I'm looking for. Blending your foundation is super important. Once everything is blended, I will quickly go with my concealer. Now this is one of my favorite concealer, especially for the color, because this has that yellow hint, which I love in my under eye area. Even though it is recommended that when you have a little bit darker under eye area, you will apply something which has more orange undertone, but for me I think yellow based products works better in my under eye area. I never go for something that is orangey, even though it is supposed to neutralize your dark circle. I don't have that deep dark circle, but naturally our under eye areas are a bit darker, and I feel like this yellowish concealer is just the best. Now that my foundation and concealer is done, I will go for my eyebrows. I'm still stick to this eyebrow pomade, which is by ABH, and I still love it so much. I don't need to do a lot. I just brush up my eyebrows like that, and I check if I need to do some corrections, some fill-ups. So I just have a little bit of product here, and I just brush through like that. So I don't really need to do a lot, but a little touch-up actually makes things better. So once my eyebrows are pretty much done, I go with my brow gel. This is also by ABH, and I just go over them like brushing and make them look a little bit feathery. This is my favorite part of summer makeup. I love doing that. It makes your eyebrows stand out a lot more, and I love this. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury face powder, which is their flawless airbrush filter powder. I don't know if I said the name correctly, but you know, this is their famous powder. I love this powder. It's my favorite powder for summer because this is so lightweight. It doesn't make you cakey. It doesn't make you look you're wearing like powder or anything. It's so natural. It's just so nice for touch-ups. So this powder actually gives your face that smooth silky effect. So this is my favorite powder. Now in summer I don't really do eyeshadows every single time I go out. A lot of the time I just use my blush or my bronzer on my eyelids, but sometime when I just have 3 of my favorite summer palettes, and those are these 3. This one is the Tarte palette, and then I have this Natasha Denona Viva palette, and then Natasha Denona Camel palette. So yeah, these are my 3 go-to eyeshadow palettes if I use eyeshadow. Most of the time I just do with bronzers or blushes over my eyelid. I find it most easiest way. But now I want to do a little bit of eyeshadow. I'll be using this Tarte Bloom in Bloom palette. So I'll do what I normally do. I'm taking Smarty pens with my finger and applying that in my lids. I'm doing this eyeshadow just to give my eyes a little bit, structured look. It is always better to use some brown and neutral shadows. Even in the no makeup days, it makes you look so much better. Now I'm taking an eye brush and I'm taking the shade Jet Setter and apply that in my crease area. I'm taking my Urban Decay eye pencil in the shade Whiskey. You all know that how much I use this eye pencil. This is my favorite, and this is just so easy to use daily basis. There was a time when I used to use a lot of kohl pencil, black kohl pencil, but that I don't do that anymore. Now I just, for regular days, I go with my brown pencil. With this brown pencil, for lash line, I go a little bit upright, a little bit, you know, like a wing liner. I try to create that wing, which is not a sharp wing, but it's just gives a little bit that winged effect on my eyes. But I just do it very roughly, just to create a small wing effect. This wing doesn't need to be very perfect. That gives me anxiety, not at all. Do it kind of really roughly. By the way, this is a small mirror I got from Nude Sticks, and in a minute you're going to see that. I love this small mirror. Not the best, but it actually works. It's so small and I like it. I like using it. So I'm using this mascara NYX on the Rise. This is another drugstore favorite. This mascara is actually pretty good, and this mascara needs a little bit patience. You have to apply it correctly and then you will get the full effect. My first impression about this mascara wasn't really good, but the more I used it, when I used it properly, double coating, I really like it. It's a pretty good regular mascara which gives length and volume both and holds the curl, but it doesn't make your eyes too much, so you can actually wear it regularly every day. It's easy to remove, so I like it. So that's my mascara is done. For bronzer, I'm using my Fenty bronzer. This bronzer is beautiful. It's so perfect summer bronzer. It is not orange, it's not too dark or muddy. It's just such a beautiful color for tan or brown skin tone. My shade that I'm using today is Island Ting. In summer, I definitely love using bronzers, but blush is something that I can never miss when it's summer. So I'm very excited now because it's time to do some blush, and blush is something my favorite in summer. So for blush today we are using this Nude Sticks that I was talking about, and this comes in a packaging like this. You guys told me to give a review of this item. I didn't do a separate review before. I may do it in the future, but today I'm showing you. I have this in the shade Sun Kissed, and it comes and it has two sides. One is the actual product, and on the other side you brush. So it's great. It has a brush and a product side. So I just apply like this. I do a little much, so I just apply it like that, and then I use this brush. Sometimes I use my actual brush, the blush brush, but I love this brush as well. It works pretty nicely. Use this brush. It doesn't swipe up my actual foundation. It doesn't harm any of my makeup underneath, so I like it. So I love applying it a lot in the apple of my cheeks, and I do a little bit in my nose as well, so it looks more sun-kissed. Blush and blush. I love blush in summer. Basically, blush is my favorite all the year round, but during summertime I feel like if I wear no other makeup, still I need some blushes. It gives that summer vibe, that sun-kissed look, and all that you need in summer. And it has that little mirror, so most of the time when I go out, I have this little stick with me, so I can just apply it anytime I feel like my blush is looking a bit pale. I can apply that. I have the mirror which I can use anytime I want. So I really like this shade, Sun-Kissed. Sun-Kissed is so perfect for this kind of tan skin. You can even apply that on your lips. This looks so nice. But today I want to show you a lip combo that I use almost every single day, and that's my signature lip combo. I love it so much. So many times I got questions about this lipstick. A lot of people ask me that what you are wearing on your lips, and today I'm going to share that secret. So are you ready for the lipstick? I'm so excited that finally I'm sharing my secret, the most stunning, most natural looking lip combination with you. I hope you like it. So if you are my skin tone, a little bit darker or lighter, I think this combo is going to be one of your favorite if you try this. So first I'll be applying this lipstick, which is almost finished. I need a new one, and that is ABH in the shade Spice. This lipstick is such a natural looking color. You can totally wear this lipstick alone because this is such a stunning natural lip color, but I prefer my lips to look a little bit berry tinted when I'm just doing more natural looking makeup. I think a little touch of berry tint give my lips more natural looking, and for my skin tone I think that's more flattering if I add some berry kind of tint, or also you can say plum. So yeah, next I'll be applying this Nurse lip crayon, which is in the shade Dimmed. This is in the shade Dimmed. That's the color. I feel like when I apply this lip crayon on the top of my ABH lipstick, it makes my lip more natural looking. Over the time it looks more and more natural. It's not sheer, you cannot really see my lips underneath, but it gives that very much natural looking lip color. You know, when time goes more and more, you will find it more natural looking. That's the thing I love doing. So my makeup is almost done, but before I finish, I want to give some finishing touch. I want to use my Hourglass bronzer. So this is the bronzer. So this is my Hourglass bronzer, which has a very nice gold shine to this, and it gives some extra nice glow. This is something that I don't do every single day, but whenever I feel like that I need some more glow, I want to look more, you know, a little more glam, I use this. This is natural looking, but still gives that beautiful glow to the skin. And now I will finish off with my ABH Resi highlighter. I don't know why, but these days I don't really use so much highlighter that I used to use before. I use highlighter as minimum possible. I don't know if the trend is going down or what, but I feel like I don't love using highlighter as much as before. I love that natural glow that I get from my sunscreen and from other moisturizer. I prefer that even more. So that is the finished look. And before I finish off, I want to use some setting spray. That is my finished look. Very simple, very easy. Just it takes 5 to 10 minutes. It's super simple. I do this makeup almost every time I go out in summertime. This takes no time. Doesn't look really you're wearing a lot of makeup. It looks more like yourself, a little more polished and glam, which I actually love. So if you really liked today's video, if you have enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and hope to see you next time. Bye.